Hi, I wanted to invite you to New York this coming weekend, June 1st and 2nd. This is the last shout out, but I'm going to be heading down to Tom Gallo's Kyusho Summit in New York, and it's right outside LaGuardia Airport, easy to fly into. It's an international airport, and also easy to get a transport, free transport to the hotel where the seminar and your rooms are also available. Also, the restaurant's right there, so if you don't want to travel down or take a look for restaurants, you've got the whole package right there. But the most important part of what I want to discuss right now is the training that we're going to be doing. Now, I've been going there. This is going to be the 8th contiguous year, and we're going to be working on building that curriculum even further. And the idea to work on the curriculum is increasing the speed, the dynamics. When you're first starting out, of course, you take everything slow, you take everything easy. We start out with the revivals, and then you build slowly. You work on arm drills, you work on head drills, body drills, all these kind of drills, and then you put it into a more comprehensive package. Now, this weekend, because people have been coming there for 8 years, there are going to be people flying in from different places, different states in the United States, as well as different countries. We're going to get a little bit more dynamic because they've been in longer, okay? And you don't want to go over a beginner seminar every time. Now, we've worked out how to do a beginner seminar and still keep it dynamic as well. So the focus now is on that dynamic, how to get your timing, your distancing, your targeting, your tools, all acclimated to a higher paced movement system, more freestyle, and then how to develop it and how to get the effects. And what you're going to notice is when you're doing these things in a more dynamic action rather than set drills, is they become more effective. And I've talked about this before, but one of the reasons is because when you're static, you're just standing here, it's very difficult to do pressure point work on a person or nerve work on a person. Now, when the people from pressure points, and even when I started in pressure points long ago before I transitioned over to nerves and blood vessels, etc., if you're standing there, there's a 70-80% chance that it's going to work. Sometimes people do seminar and they do pressure points. Number one, that's bigger. That's the first problem. Number two is they're striking a stationary person, and that's when it doesn't work best because the person's stable. They're not unbalanced. They're expecting what you're going to do. They mentally block or tense their body to take the blow because they see it incoming. All right, so you've got a lot of dynamics that will not allow Kyusho to work well. Now, when we do the movement drills and the spontaneous especially, there's the element of surprise and unbalance, okay? And that way the person can't brace themselves mentally or physically for the impact. They don't know where it's coming from because you're moving spontaneously and there's nothing expected. They don't know when they're going to get the targeting on their body. So they can't mentally or physically brace for it. And then if you've got them on one foot or in motion or unbalanced, whether at back, one of the sides, doesn't matter, okay, the Kyusho is going to go in deeper and work better if you're working with nerves and blood vessels. If you're working with pressure points, you're going to have a much more muted effect, okay? And that's just the way it is, folks. I know a lot of people get upset because they still want to hang on to that old paradigm of pressure points, but it's not the working mechanism. And if you want to get better, you have to work with the nerves and the other physical structures, the blood vessels, the muscle spindle cells, the Golgi tendon organs, the organs themselves, the reflexes. There's so many physiological and functional systems in the body that we can tap into. by hitting the surface, by hitting a pressure point on the surface, you're not going to affect them. All you're affecting is the fascia at that point, which can constrict a muscle, make a leg collapse, but it's not going into the deeper aspects of the physiology that we're after. But anyway, all of that is going to take place. It's going to be a really great time. We have some great people that come in. We got people of Filipino martial arts. We got people of karate. We have people from Tai Chi. We have people from all different styles coming in to train this with us. So again, I'll put the link below in the description down here on the YouTube, and I urge you to follow that link, see where the location is, and see if you can get there, because it's a great group of people. We've been doing it for 8 years. Well, this will be the 8th year, and we've been escalating every year, and this one's going to be a really dynamic and freestyle type of an atmosphere, and I'm so looking forward to it, and I think the people will be too, because they've been anxious for the last 8 years as they built harder and harder levels as they went. So hope to see you there.